What's up, guys? Welcome to the Stash Free Sports channel, but let's get right into it. This is a wild video, and this is all alleged. In all caps, this is alleged. I'm speaking on the Kayshon Boutte situation, LSU situation, and also I'm gonna give you a little personal story about being a college recruit and dealing with these recruiting directors and these normally it's females, normally junior, senior range, that are enticing these young men to go to these colleges. Let's talk about it, right? So, if you don't know, LSU star wide receiver Kayshon Boutte will not be available in today's game, LSU versus Purdue. So, a few weeks ago, he said he's staying at LSU. Not too long after that, he switched and said he's going to the draft. No one thought anything of it. He's a guy trying to make the best decision for himself. Cool. Now, on message boards, on I'm not sure where, but it's popped up out of nowhere. It's been reported. Well, no, scoop. Before I get there, Kayshon Boutte is unavailable for today's LSU game versus Purdue. Right, out the blue. Is it because he's undrafted? Because he's going to the draft? Is it because he's sitting? We're not sure. Brian Kelly, LSU head coach, was asked about it and said he can't speak on it at this time. He's just not able to speak on it. So cool. That raises some eyebrows now. Like, what's going on? Why can't he speak on it? Normally just say he preparing for the draft. Cool. So the message board popped up. The message board message popped up December 8th. A party in Atlanta, somehow involving Kayshon Boutte and people. I'm not saying no names. I'm not even putting a message up. That's nasty work. We're not doing that here. But people involved in recruiting, people involved in LSU football personnel, and a young lady, a part of LSU some way, somehow, I'm not quite sure. They were involved in some adult activities. They were involved in some adult activities, and it got a little crazy. Somehow they got caught. I'm not sure how, I'm not sure by who, but it did happen. Now, they say that LSU is about to get the hammer dropped on them. I think it could be true. The way Brian Kelly moved in the unavailable talk, and like I said, I'm gonna say it again. It's all alleged. I have no clue. This is from a random message board that popped up on social media some way, somehow. But this is alleged. But they're saying after LSU's game today versus Purdue, the hammer will be dropped on these boys some way, somehow. I'm not quite sure. So I have no inside scoop. I'm a regular human being that works 9 to 5 like you guys. I don't know what's going on. But they say the hammer will be dropped. There will be some type of punishment for this going on. And I'm gonna leave it there. Is Brian Kelly involved? Will he be punished? I'm not sure. Will the team be punished? Maybe. Could that hurt LSU's recruit with the 5 stars and all these guys they just brought in and just signed National Signing Day the other day, the other week? I don't know. I don't know. Will they be both eligible? I don't know. So all this stuff is up in the air. We'll hear more about it if and once the gavel drops. Like I said, the story is alleged. It might not even be true, but I want to get it to you guys as soon as possible when I first seen it. Now, on to my real life story. As I said before, I was a college recruit. You can look me up, my real name, all that stuff. I have a huddle, all that good stuff. I have no stars. I only went to one college football camp for UVA back in my junior year. I never went nowhere else. I was very talented, very good, but very lazy in terms of going to the camps. So I'm not ranked at all. But I had offers. Got D1 offers. I got the paper to prove it, all that stuff, whatever. So, some of the, and when you're being recruited heavily by certain schools, they offer you full trip home games. Full ticket home games. You and your parents, you and your friends, you solo if you drive to that point. You can go to the home. They invite you to all the home games, right? You get to go back after every home game, meet the players, sit in the recruit section. All that. It's pretty cool. Got great seats. So, I was around top players. I'm around the best players in my state. As I said prior, Some of my former teammates on my team I played with for 3-4 years are in the NFL, or they were on practice squads, or they were somewhere around NFL, or they didn't quite make it and they went to another league or something. So I've been around. I've been blessed to be around some good talent, some great talent, and I was good myself. So um, but when I was being recruited, I was around some top guys, 5 star. I mean, up ESPN top 100. Telling you the truth now. And when I tell you, when these schools are nasty. They bring you the finest of the finest college women, the finest. I'm talking about with the V cut, with the cleavage poking out. I'm telling you, the finest of the finest women. When they come to you and tell you, hey, let's go to the back, and you gone for the whole second half, it's real deal, man. I'm telling you, like I'm not saying the school. I'm not, and that's years ago. The coaches staff that was there not even there anymore. So I'm not even worried about that. But you know, it's just some schools that will get you right. It'll get you right in the process, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I know for a fact I've seen it. Not seen it. I ain't gonna lie. No, I ain't never seen it. I'll take it back. I ain't never seen it, but trust me, I know for a fact that some of these 5 stars, some of these schools, they're getting you right. They're getting you right, man. I've done seen players who came without their parents. So I guess they drive. Their parents trusted them, and they were big time guys, big time ESPN top 30, top 20, top 15 guys. You know, they travel. I guess close. No, same. I'm with my parents, so nothing happened to me. I didn't get touched on at all about none of these women's, but some of these top brass guys. Like I said, I won't even know no stars. I had no stars, so I have no credit, no real hypeness to me. So, but when these big guys walk on your campus and they know who they are, and they know the coaching staff and the recruits and everybody know, oh, that's him. Oh, that's him. Oh, shoot, that's him, and that's him. And when you get picked up by a group of girls and you leave and don't come back for the rest of the game, then we see you after the game looking all tired, sweaty, crazy, and you cheesing from ear to ear, you know, I'm just saying. We as young men know at that time, I've heard stories as well from other people who are also 3 star, 4 star, 5 star guys who could back this story up on their personal experience. So, it's real out here. These stories about these alleged stories that are, coaches and it's normally don't come, at least directly, or from what we can tell, come from the head coach. It comes from, the head coach maybe telling the recruiters, yo, get him by any means necessary. And the any means might stretch to other adult activities that might be taking place. So it's wild out here, man. these coaches getting paid all this money. They're getting pressed by the president, by the AD. They're getting pressed by these boosters. They're making things happen. And it's like I say, it'll never fall directly on them most likely. But trust me, these recruits are leaving some of these games, these situations, happy as I don't know what. And as a kid around that age, I used to hope that happened to me. But as an adult with kids myself now, that ain't right. As a young man around 16, 17, 18, like, man, I wish they would snatch me up. I wish I had 4, 5, 4, 5 stars. But as an adult, though, that's not right. That's not cool. Um, it's nasty work. It's nasty work, man. So it's a wild story, man. Like I said, I'm not giving out the full details. Look it up yourself. But Kayshon Boutte, LSU, the recruiters, the personnel guys, the young lady whose name is public, if she is the correct person, allegedly, all of alleged again, alleged. This could get crazy for Brian Kelly and LSU, but we'll see what happens. So that's it for the video, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.